To create a web form, you're going to start on the home page, and then on the upper columns, you'll pick web form. After that, you simply go to Add Web Forms, and you can pick which type of form you'd like to create. So you can either create a contact form or a donation form. If you make a contact form, you can then pick if you'd like to make a page that can work on its own, a button, or ideally a web page that can then be added to the website. This is going to be an embedded web page, so we're going to click select here. And after that, you can just choose which fields you want to show up on the form. Name and email in this case are required, but you can add any other fields and make them required if you'd like. So for example, we'll add phone number, address, organization, but let's say we only need to make the phone number required, so I'll check the box next to phone. After that, we're going to hit continue and keep going. If you want to add a header, this will basically show up at the top of your form above the fields that we just selected on the previous page. So in this case, I'll go to choose file, and I have a picture that I'd like to use for the header, so I'll select that. I can add any text, so say we add a title. And then the footer is any information that you want under all the required fields. So in this case, we'll leave that blank. But you're, again, welcome to add a picture by clicking choose file or add any text by typing in this box. Once you're done with that, you can make sure that the confirmation message you wish to send or the confirmation email you wish to send can be customized so that the user gets whatever you want conveyed. So again, you can pick an image that you'd like to upload. In this case, I'm going to skip that step. The confirmation message can simply be a thank you, or it can say we've received your information, or whatever it is depending on the situation. You can add fields that are listed here, so the current date will always show up. That way you don't have to change it every day. You can also add a good email if you'd like to show contact information or anything like that. You can choose whether or not you send a confirmation email in addition to the confirmation message on the screen. So if we do choose to send a confirmation email, we can then add message content, so test email. Of course, this is customizable. You can add an email address, so test@gmail.com, and a subject. And this is the information that the user will receive after they submit their information. The email will come from the form and have the subject that you've identified here. The last thing you do is put in a form name, so we'll call this a test form. You can click the start date, so this has today's date, but it doesn't matter if it's previous. The only thing you need to worry about is if you want the form to go live at a later date, you should change that. If the form is indefinite, you don't need to put an end date, but if you'd like the form to be temporarily available, you can add in an end date, so say next week. And then you can change the status of the form. So if you have an existing form, you can always go in and change the status of your form, close it off, or have it not be active for a little bit. After that, you hit save, and this form is added to your list of forms. Here you can see all the information that the form has. This link will be used to embed the form into the website. And once people start filling out the form, you'll see their information here that you can review. And once you review it, it'll go into the processed area. You can edit any information in the form by clicking the edit button. If you want to delete the form or save any changes, those buttons are here. And then when you go to your web form page, if you hit search web forms, your test form will show up right here. Or so all of your forms that you create should show up here, and you can see information about them right here.